There's the Daffodil Bishardi. What's up, guys? So, just wanted to give you a little update real quick. One of my sons passed out on the couch, so I'm gonna keep it a little quiet. But there's a daffodil, real pretty. I now I'm up to 6 daffodils in here. That is the only full-grown daffodil that I have right now. But I thinned this tank out. I took some decorations out. I did leave a little bit of decor over here in the side, just so the babies can swim. There's another daffodil up at the top, and the females and smaller males can come over here and kind of hide. But I really opened up the middle section, gave them about 3 feet or so of the tank to swim around. They've been bluing out a lot. It seems like they like it. I noticed they were getting scuffed up. These 3 males here are getting real big. I'm debating on what to do. If you guys know something, anybody seeing this video, link me something on the bottom. If I should take one of the males out to calm them down or leave them in there. I'm afraid if I take one out, it's just going to make the two fight, become more aggressive with each other. The dominant will. So I don't know if the 3 males in there is a good thing. They kind of keep each other in check. So I'm hesitant to change it, but they are getting too big for this tank. So I'm rapidly looking to upgrade, but aggression every day is more and more. Giving them more room did seem to help out a little bit. They kind of just do this dance now all the time, where they're shifting with each other. But they are going to keep getting bigger, and so a bigger tank is ideal. This is a 125. It's my biggest tank in the house right now. So 210, here we come. If you go back a couple years ago, guys, I was talking about getting this tank, and we got it. Now the 210 in time. All right, I'm gonna show you some other tanks, some stuff I moved around. I took out some of the frontosas over here, and I put them over here. So in this tank, I got another school of about 6 frontosas, pretty good size, and then I have the albino Bishardis in this tank. So I want to get some Tropheus and put some Tropheus in here, maybe a couple. But that'd be a cool tank. This is a 75. It's pretty dirty. I haven't cleaned it in a while, so sorry for the mess. I do water changes, but I haven't scrubbed the decor or anything. I need to. I've been lazy. Somebody was photobombing. Like, hey, don't forget to say hi to me. What's up, Gabby? They're the clown loaches and the Jack Danceys. That's a big tank. That tank is 48 inches wide, 24 inches deep, and 36 inches tall. So it's a tall tank. I don't like it because it's hard to clean, but it's a deep tank. My clown loaches like it. It's really good for them. We added 2 baby clown loaches, tiny, in there yesterday. They're tiny, but they fit right in. It was so cute seeing them swim around with the big guys. Oh, there's the Jacks. Doing what the Jacks do all day long. This is for you, Pops. There you go. There's my cherry shrimps. There you go. See the blue, that one over there, that's the one I was telling you that's kind of blue. They do carry that blue gene. It's like a clear blue, but it's pretty cool. My Jack thinks it's feeding time. I'm sorry, guys, we've done some beautiful fish. And they're big, too. Sorry for the glare. took the Bichardies out that I had in here, a lot of them, the babies, and we took them to the store, got rid of them. Um, Oops, sorry for the camera. And these guys right here are my red frontoses, and I put them in here with the common Bichars. And this was supposed to just be like a trash tank, just to grow things out, kind of a grow out tank. And my common Bichardies in here. And I really like this tank right now. Like, these red frontoses have quickly now becoming my favorites. They just have something about them now that they're by themselves. They blew out a lot prettier. Um, I don't see a lot of aggression in them. I believe that it's one male, two females. I'm hoping that that's the way it is. I know that he's a male right there, the one in the middle, and I'm believing the one at the top is a female. I don't want two males and a female. I want two females and a male. If that's the case, then I could probably keep these three together for a while. Maybe have some babies. They are not. I do not believe they are related. So, even though they are similar to the same size, I got one of them, the bigger one, first, and then the other two. So, pretty excited. I would like to get another two if I could. About that size, I'd pick them up. But then I'd need a bigger tank. This is a 55. So, I won't be able to put much more fish as they get bigger, but this will do for a couple years. Frontoses grow so slow, so slow. So, I could keep them in this tank for another 2 years or year and a half. And the Bichardies are just, I like the Bichardies in there because it kind of counter aggresses them. I think that I'd have more aggression if the Bichardies were in, or if the Frontoses were in here, just the three of them. But with the Bichardies in there, it kind of distracts them, squirrel. So they don't get too focused in, lasered in on one opponent. So it de-stresses them. It's what I've learned. I could be wrong. But another one of my favorite tanks, guys, is right over here. So as always, I've always been a South American guy, and I love the South American cichlids. And this tank is just awesome to me. Got the fire mouse right there. Those are the ones in the middle. If you see under their bottom, they have pretty red, and they flare out their face, and that's why they call fire mouse. See the one on the bottom's getting red. I got 5 fire mouse in there. Was gonna build the colony. That's what this tank was supposed to be. And then I picked up this. No, actually, they were born here. Those green terrors. They are brother and sister. I need to separate them. They're a really pretty pair. They've had babies. I let the babies get eaten because they were crossbred. I shouldn't have done that. I need to get him out. I'm a bad fish keeper. But he is so pretty of a fish, and she is a beautiful female. So, and I don't have a tank to put them, but if I could pair them out and find them each at mate, I would. They are pretty fish. These are perfect green terrors. Their mom and dad were beautiful. I had them for many years. So, he is growing up to look just like his dad. Real dark blues. And then a really pretty tail. His dad was huge. If you guys remember his dad. So, yeah, he's just, for being his age, he's got some fin damage up at the top. But for being his age and the size he is and the thickness that he is, he's going to grow up to be a really big fish. She is the boss of the tank by far, always has been. Every time I see her, she's bossing people around. The Jack is sitting back cool somewhere. Where's the Jack Dempsey? I did take the Bichars out. There's the Jack comes out. See, I call her and she knows she comes out. I think that's a female Jack Dempsey. I'm not a Jack Dempsey expert, but she's very young. Ooh, look at that fire mouth. Got him on fire. You see that flared out on that bottom of the chin there? That's a fire mouth. They just kind of sit in the middle of the tank and duke it out. They're the gangbangs of the tank. They just sit there and fight each other. Claim dominance over the middle. The female green terror kind of is the boss of the tank for sure. And then this Jack will become the boss when she decides that she realizes she's bigger than everybody. She really doesn't have a temper at all. She kind of just, nobody messes with the Jack, and the Jack doesn't mess with anybody. That could be very scary, though, because you guys know the Jack could wake up one day and everybody's dead in the tank. So, we will see. It's working so far. They are small. All these fish are juveniles. So again, answer, bigger tank. This is in a 65 right now, and they're all about 2.5, 3 inches. So I'm constantly doing water changes, trying to do 2 times a week. Keep the water clear because it is a big load. But it's working. It's beautiful. I enjoy this tank a lot. So I was gonna finish up the video, guys. I was walking into the other room, and this was going on. Oh, I hope they go back to it. I hope I didn't scare them. But they were popping blues, eat with each other. This one on the right here is showing some pretty blues. That is my biggest female, I believe. That one right there. But they were popping blues for her, I believe. I think that's a female right there on the side. The right, but they were popping blues. It was so pretty. And the big guy, you see the silt coming out of his fins. He was graveling the bottom. There's all daffodil Bachardi. So this tank will just be daffodils, only daffodil Bachardis. And then the other tank will be all common Bachardis and then all albino Bachardi. Oh, come on, switch blues. Look at that blue just popping on him. They'll change colors here in a second. Somebody else will pick the blue up. He's about 9 inches, 8 to 9 inches, if y'all are wondering. So, and he's about 3.5, 4 inches tall. And then these smaller ones are about 6 to 7 inches, 7 and a little over 7. This big one over here on the right is about 7.5, 8 inches. So, he's growing. I think the one on the right will eventually outgrow the big guy at the rate that he's growing. But the water changes twice a week. Try to, guaranteed once a week for sure. Has to happen. But if I can do twice a week, we hit them twice a week. Big water changes, 50%. If I'm doing once a week, it's 50. If I'm doing twice a week, it's about 20, 25. So sometimes I'll do a 50 and then a 25% water change. Water changes is key, guys. Those of y'all watching this video, learn getting into fish. You want to keep fish alive? Do your maintenance. Do your maintenance. Don't overfeed. Pay attention to your fish. It's pretty simple. Pretty easy formula to keep fish alive. It's a responsibility, you know. When you buy a fish, you say, I have responsibility to take care of this fish and make sure it has a good life. And that's what I enjoy about it. There's, other than watching them do what they do, you get nothing out of it. It's beautiful. Look at those blues, guys. Look at those blues. Popping. That's what I call popping. It's just popping with each other. Just one goes blue, then the other one will go blue. When I come in here, guys, and I'm saying it's beautiful, I haven't caught it on screen yet. I don't think I have. But when all of them have that blue shiny color, it is just, man, it's like a miracle in my living room. I can't believe we all came from one big bang. Not all this. Impossible. There's a creator. He created this. Look at that. Wow. Anyways, guys, hope y'all enjoyed. As always, fish on.